They say the ocean hides more secrets than the stars above. It's a world so vast, we've explored less than 5% of it. Among all the mysteries that dwell beneath, one name echoes through every age: Leviathan. A beast of the deep, a symbol of chaos, destruction, and divine power. But what exactly is the Leviathan? A myth? A monster? Or could it be something real, something science has yet to uncover? Tonight we dive deep into the mystery of the Leviathan, the creature that terrified sailors, inspired religions, and continues to haunt the darkest corners of our oceans. The first stories of Leviathan come from ancient Hebrew scriptures thousands of years old. In the book of Job, Leviathan is described as a creature of terrifying strength. Its scales are impenetrable, its breath like fire, its heart as hard as stone. Out of its mouth go burning torches, sparks of fire leap forth. Out of its nostrils comes smoke. In biblical lore, the Leviathan was not just an animal. It was the embodiment of chaos, a sea serpent created by God himself to remind humanity of nature's unstoppable power. But the legend didn't stay within religion. As centuries passed, the name Leviathan appeared in cultures around the world, from the Norse Jormungandr, the world serpent, to the Babylonian Tiamat, the dragon goddess of the sea. Each story was different, but they all shared one thing in common: a massive creature lurking in the deepest waters, rising only when the balance of the world was disturbed. As civilization advanced, we began to explore the oceans. But the more we discovered, the less we understood. The Mariana Trench plunges nearly 7 miles beneath the surface, a world of darkness, pressure, and life forms that defy imagination. In these depths, giant squids with eyes the size of dinner plates roam, and colossal, unknown shapes have appeared on sonar scans, large enough to swallow a submarine whole. Could the Leviathan be more than a myth? Could it be inspired by real, ancient encounters with massive sea creatures? Perhaps the prehistoric megalodon or the mosasaur, a marine reptile that once ruled the oceans? When the first giant squid was photographed alive in 2004, scientists admitted something astonishing. For centuries, stories of sea monsters were not pure fantasy after all. So if the kraken was real, could Leviathan be too? Throughout history, sailors have claimed to see things that defy reason, massive shapes beneath the waves. Eyes glowing in the dark, tails longer than ships. In the 1800s, a whaling ship reported a monstrous serpent off the coast of Norway, so long it stretched across the horizon. In 1933, before the world had heard of Nessie, fishermen in the South Atlantic described a black-scaled dragon surfacing after an underwater quake. Many dismissed these as tales of tired men and stormy seas. But deep-sea researchers know one thing for certain: our planet's largest living creatures, like the blue whale, were once considered impossible. So perhaps Leviathan is not a monster, but a reminder that the ocean still holds things beyond our comprehension. Over time, Leviathan became more than a creature. It became a symbol. In theology, it represented the beast of the abyss. In literature, it became a metaphor for power, as in Thomas Hobbes' famous book, Leviathan, where the monster symbolized the strength of government and the fear that keeps order. In modern science fiction, Leviathan appears again and again as a massive alien or a deep-sea horror. Because even in the age of satellites and deep-sea drones, we still fear what we cannot see, and the ocean is the last true frontier of the unknown. In recent years, deep-sea research has captured bizarre phenomena that seem almost supernatural. Cameras have recorded roaring sounds, low-frequency vibrations so powerful they can travel thousands of miles. Scientists call them the bloop and Julia, unexplained ocean sounds detected by hydrophones. At first, some believed these were evidence of a creature larger than any whale. Eventually, the bloop was traced to the sound of cracking icebergs, but not all the recordings have been explained. So could some of these mysterious signals belong to an undiscovered giant? Perhaps something that inspired the Leviathan myth itself, a creature that lives silently in the deepest trenches, surfacing only when the balance of the ocean shifts? Many myths serve as warnings, and the story of Leviathan might be no different. In ancient times, it warned humans about pride, that no matter how powerful we become, nature will always be greater. But today the meaning has changed. The Leviathan could now represent our own actions that stir the deep. Climate change is heating the oceans, shifting currents, and driving deep-sea species upward. Maybe it's not the Leviathan that's rising. Maybe it's us who are disturbing its home. Perhaps the creature we should fear is the one that builds ships, burns fuel, and forgets the cost to the waves. Even now, sailors share strange stories of giant shadows moving beneath their vessels, echoes that don't match any known animal. Maybe it's just imagination. Maybe it's the ocean playing tricks with light and sound. Or maybe somewhere deep in the black heart of the sea, a giant still sleeps older than any myth, stronger than any storm. They called it Leviathan, we call it a legend, but the truth? It might still be waiting below. The next time you stand by the shore and watch the waves move, remember this. For every ripple you see, there are 1,000 mysteries hidden beneath. And maybe, just maybe, one of them is watching back. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the deep, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mysteries.